So everyone who has connected online, am I audible? Can someone please unmute and respond? Students who have connected online, am I audible? 6:25. Can someone please unmute and respond? So you have an option to unmute there. So I'm just unmuting from my end. Good morning. Just stay connected, everyone. Okay. So tell me one thing. Is it clearly visible? Everyone who has connected online and offline. Is it clearly visible? The screen.
క్లాస్ నువ్వు ఏందో లెక్క పెట్టినావో లేదో అంటే క్లాస్
Yeah,
అదే
please be on mute. Someone please be on mute. Yeah, you please be on mute if you're talking to others and unmute and respond whenever I ask you any question or something. And just I'm asking you, is it clearly visible, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So what are the topics that you are going to learn in Pega? So today we are going to talk about these things, but we will start our session sharp 7 o'clock. Just please stay connected. think it's better I'll go by notepad only. Okay, anytime if you have any doubts in between and if you want to ask me something, you can ask me. Okay, but so I will get back to you for every once in every 2 minutes or once in every 5 minutes and check with you whether you're able to follow and understand. Okay. So let's start now. It is 7 o'clock. Let's start now. See, what are the topics that you are going to learn here in this course? So what level of knowledge that you are going to learn by learning Pega course at Harsha Trainings? So that's what today I am going to tell you about. And if you're going to start learning Pega here, so you will be starting to learn Pega from zero. That means we consider every one of you as a very beginner in Pega, where you have zero knowledge about Pega or any other technology. Even we consider you technically having zero knowledge about any technology. You don't even, please be on mute kindly. తరుము అయిపోతుంది రోజు లేట్ అవుతుంది అన్నం పెట్టాలా సార్ షవర్ తర్వాత అన్నమా okay so we'll consider you as technically zero. That means you do not even know about C language. So the teaching here will be like the subject delivery or technical explanation will be like, so we'll explain you like the candidate has no knowledge about any technology and candidate is completely from non-IT background. So with that perception, we'll start explaining you the topics, every topic. So every topic that we are going to cover here will be like, it will be like, I'll explain you technically, I'll explain you with real-time example, and then there will be a practical. Okay. So first thing is, I'll explain you the topic technical plus with the real life example. And also I will tell you in real projects how this would be used, and moreover, so I'll tell you a requirement. I'll tell you a business requirement and explain you the requirement. So after this is done, I will practically do the requirement. Okay. So the requirement will be implemented practically during the session. So this requirement that is been implemented will be documented. It will be documented. All this will be documented. So during the session, you don't have to do any parallel practical. You just need to listen to the class. While I am doing the practical, you just have to fully focus and look at the navigation so that you will have some idea. When you review back this documentation, then you can just remember those things, what has happened in the classroom. With the help of this document only, you would start the practice. And after this, I am going to give you a task. I'm going to give you one daily assignment. So this assignment you can do by your own. So we will assist you. Okay, I'll tell you after this. The assignment done in the class, otherwise the assignment taught in the class, the practical assignment taught in the class, you have to replicate. That means student has to replicate doing it without copy paste. Means you should not do a simple copy paste from the document. Just try to understand and do it. Try to understand the requirement and implementation, then you do it. Okay. So that's what you need to do. Apart from it, daily assignment. So we will assist you in implementing this requirement. But if you have knowledge about the classroom practical, if you understand clearly, if you are able to implement the classroom practical, which I have shown you, definitely you will be able to implement daily assignment. This is a kind of You can say simply homework to you just to enhance your skill. Okay, so this is what going to happen in the regular day to day. After this, I will be sharing you interview questions. Okay, daily interview questions I will share you on topic, on respect to topic. So what you need to do is prepare answers for this. Prepare answers for this from our recorded video, from our recorded video theory document.
Oh,
So following our theory document and recorded video, please prepare the answers for this question. So your interview preparation also will be over on regular basis. Your interview preparation will be over on regular basis. So this is how, if you repeat this process every day, then learning Pega is very easy and you can master it. And once in a week, that means every Saturday, spend 2 hours of time on your own and revise everything that has been done during the week. Okay, in a week, if you have spent 5 hours, the same you can revise, you can cover the same during the revision within 2 hours of time. Okay, that is really going to help you a lot to remember the things. Okay, otherwise, just practicing only once and leaving it for the rest of the days, you will not be able to remember. What happens, after 15 to 20 days, you will forget about what you have done in the past. So it's very much essential that, so you have to revise, you have to do a revision on every Saturday, on every Saturday, you do a revision by spending maximum 2 hours, of time, because you will be able, because you have already done it, you will be able to revise it so quickly. And while you are practicing and all, you can take some key points in your notes. Do not write the entire thing, whatever I teach here again in your notes. I don't think so that will be going to help you. So definitely, if you're going to take only the summary points, you'll be able to, that will be really going to be helpful for you. Okay. Understand clear, everyone? So what are the topics that we are going to learn? Okay, what are the topics that you are going to learn and where you are going to learn from zero to infinity in Pega? Okay, see, while learning here at Harsha trainings, see, you will become a senior developer and even more than that as a tech lead. Okay, so learn, you will learn Pega from zero to infinity, meaning that so you will be learning from zero to zero to okay, a tech lead level, a tech lead level. Okay, you don't know anything in Pega, but definitely you will be able to master it for sure. There is no doubt about it. You will be able to work on projects independently. You'll be able to work on projects independently. So without taking anyone's help. So all this will happen, okay, in reality, only when you are regularly attending the class, you are regular to the classes and you regularly practice what we teach here. So for that, 1 hour of time you need to spend during the class and at least 1 hour to 1.5 hour time on the same day you spend for practice and all, okay, on your own. So we will assist you during that practice and all. So next thing is, so what are you going to learn? From the basic level, as I told you. So you are going to learn about application development, application creation. And moreover, at a high level, I'll tell you, not in detail like this, at a high level, I'll tell you. So you'll be learning everything related to application development. Okay. Application development. In that, you are going to learn to work on user interface. You're going to learn to work on user interface. There are two approaches you'll be learning. Traditional approach. Okay, so traditional approach plus constellation approach with the generative AI, So these are the two ways you are going to learn. Means whatever you learn in a traditional approach, the same thing we will be repeating once again, how to implement the similar things using Gen AI following the constellation architecture it is going to give you the same output result, but the way how you implement a bit changes. It is going to change a bit. So this is how you'll be learning. So the constellation has been introduced for user interface development. Okay. And here, moreover, you'll be learning the business logic. You'll be learning the business logic. So in the business logic, okay, here in the UI, you'll be learning, okay, to give you technical way of this one, like you'll be learning like section based development plus view based development. View based development. You will be learning UI development as section based development, view based development. Here we will be covering about properties, sections, flow actions. I'm just writing at a high level: harness, portals, navigations, paragraphs, plus the view based development, right? So views. Okay. So views will be covered. So here, while working with views, it is React based development. What is that? React based development. So I will explain you about what is that React based development, how it works and all. And this is called center out approach. This is called center out approach. Here we follow center out approach, which we will be able to understand when you start learning that particular uh, topics. Okay. So now next thing is in the business logic part. In the business logic part. So in the business logic part, you are going to learn the traditional way of implementing the business logic using activities. Using what? Activities. We'll be learning about activities. After activities, report definition. So in the activities, you'll be learning about normal, what do you call it, like manipulation logic plus database communication related also you'll be learning. Database communication related also you'll be learning. Okay. So database communication related also. Database communication related means there are so many things: obj, browse, save, open, delete, open by handle, delete by handle. So these are meant for database communication. And in the activities, apart from this, calling external system or consuming external systems. This will come into integration part. So that we will see in the activities using connect methods. So that's how I'm just giving you a brief thing about what is going to be covered. So in an application, it is very much essential that application should store the data into tables, should retrieve the data from tables, should update the data which is available in the table. All this you're going to learn. So here you are going to learn about for loops. We're going to learn about something like for loops in a traditional programming language. We have same thing we have here, but you will not write any coding. You will not be writing any coding. So updating pages, comma, page lists, like this. There are some of the things will be covered. Consuming external systems using connect methods. Okay. And sending email notification related OOTB things will be covered. Okay. In the activity. And coming to the next one, to communicate with database, even we have other business logic tools. So what are those? Like report definition. What is that? Report definition for reporting purpose. Here you will be learning, okay, you will be learning about reporting purpose. You'll be learning about normal, okay, that is table view. Okay, table view you'll be learning, and summary view, that's called as list view. So this is called as list view. List view means a kind of table structure, and summary structure. Summary structure means graphs. Comma. You will be learning about joins. You'll be learning about joins, class joins, associations. Okay, and then index joins, sub reports. Index joins, comma, sub reports. All these you will be learning practically. Okay. So here a report can communicate with the database. So here this is also related to communicating with database. And the most important part in Pega, the most important part in Pega is data pages. Without this, you will not be having even single interview. Okay. Every interview, they will ask questions related to this. So complete in detail about data pages will be learning. So about data pages, we'll be learning about data pages scopes. We'll be learning about scopes of the data page, as well as you'll be learning about modes of the data page and reload strategies. Reload strategies. You'll be learning about sources, all this. Okay, reload strategies, sources, scopes, modes, all this in the data pages will be covering. In the sources part, you will be learning again, report definition will come into picture here, comma, activity will come into picture here. Okay. And you will be having connector will come into picture here. So this will be covered in future. Okay. Maybe this is going to be covered after 2 months of this concept, this source is covered. So it will take time, but all these will be covered. Connector means external systems. This is what external systems, external system integrations. Okay, like that. So you'll be working on data pages where you are going to learn about all these things. And moreover, while working with these data pages, you will also be learning about access patterns of data page, referring plus referring plus copying. And also you will learn about keyed data pages, So keyed data pages also will be covered. And coming back to user interface, if I have to tell you, which is again related to the bottom one, here you will be learning. So displaying, okay, collecting data in pages and pages and page page list, and displaying data in pages as well as plus page lists. All this you will be able to learn. Okay. And multi-selection options also you will be learning here. Okay, clear everyone? So like this, you'll be learning so many things which are really needed during your real-time development. So you have key data pages that you are going to learn coming back to data pages. And moreover, savable data pages. Editable data pages. All these you are going to learn. Savable data pages as well as editable data pages. Clear everyone? So these are the things that will be covered in data page part. And here, this rule has the capability to communicate with database, to communicate with external systems, and also to implement a normal business logic as well. Okay. And here one more thing I have to write, data transforms. That is again a separate thing. Okay. So coming to data transform. Next rule will be like data transform. Here, copying data from pages to pages, page list to page list. Okay. And loops. Again, you'll be learning loops and okay, that's pretty much fair enough. Loops and appending. Okay. So all these you will be learning in data transforms. Okay. Next, you will be learning about decision rules. You'll be learning about decision rules. Decision rules for conditions. Decision rules for conditions purpose. And here you will be learning about when rules. Okay. Decision table, comma, decision trees, decision table, decision tree, and you will be learning about what is it called as fork option. It's not a rule, but okay, I am just mentioning here. Okay, fork. And moreover, you will be learning about library functions. That's like expression builder. We'll be learning so many functions. We'll be learning about so many functions here. So every one of you, are you following? Maybe you don't know technically all these things. Yes. Whatever the question that you have asked, SOAP will be covered. That I will mention, Sirisha. So are you able to follow? Maybe you'll not be able to understand what is this, but just I am telling you in general sense. So conditions like that I am telling you. Okay, are you able to get it, every one of you? Everyone, whoever has connected online, respond on the chatting window or unmute and respond. Everyone should respond. Yes,
Yes, sir.
right? Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes.
Next, what is next? Because I have to tell you, it is my responsibility that I should tell you your journey, what you're going to learn. Because you see course content, okay, some others course content, you should clearly understand what we are covering. Okay. And moreover, after library functions, data transforms, decision rules I told, right? So decision rules. After that, declarative rules. What is that? Declarative. You'll be learning about almost all declarative rules. This is automatic execution. Automatic execution in the background. Background on events, on some events that I will tell you later. What events are and all. Okay. And here you are going to learn about declare expressions, constraints, on change, trigger, and index. So actually data page also will come into this part only. So I'm mentioning here, data page also will come into this part only. I'm just mentioning that particular one here. Declare expressions, constraints, on change, trigger, data page, and index. All these you will be learning practically. Okay. And moreover, after declarative rules, you'll be learning about flow actions and types. Flow actions and types you will be learning. Like local action, flow action, comma, local actions. Local actions. These are very, very important, the local action thing. So you'll be learning about local actions. Flow action will start at the very beginning itself. Okay. So next thing is attachments. Attachments and OOTB design of attachments. OOTB design of attachments. Okay. And we work on some requirements on the attachment. Attachments means what? See, generally, when you are applying for loans or insurance policies, bank account opening, anything, you will submit the documents, correct? The documents that you submit will be uploaded into your profile, will be uploaded. They will create your profile. Okay. And in your profile, they will upload all your documents. Uploading documents facility should be available. Uploading documents, that facility is required. So that's what you're going to learn here as a concept of attachments. In the attachments concept, you'll be learning about internal design of Pega also. Okay, here you'll be learning about internal design of Pega. So next, rules wise, what else will be covered? Okay, so next we are going to learn about operators. Okay, section, harness, portal. This is also comes under UI. These things will come under UI. Above I have written, again I am writing here, comma, access groups. Okay, all these things you will be covering, and we'll do practicals about these things. Okay, so next, after operators, portals, all this, next thing will be operators. Again operators, work group, comma, work group, comma, work basket. These things will be covered. Work baskets. So moreover, the next level you're going to talk about is assignment, assignment shape, assignment shape, assignment shape. And I did not write about flows, right? Okay. Process things. Starting I'll mention, because that is the heart of PRPC. Process model. In that you will be having flows, comma, case types. Flows, comma, case types. Okay. So scroll down now, coming to assignment shape. So in the assignment shape, you'll be learning about routing, conditional routing. So routing to work list, work basket, comma, conditional routing. And thereby you'll be learning about approval step, This is single level. You'll be learning single level, comma, multi level, That's called cascading. Cascading approval. Cascading approvals, authority matrix. Authority matrix. So all these will be covered. So after the approval, after the approval step, so you'll be looking into learning about these things like uh, property optimization, property optimization. Here, single value properties and embedded properties, single value properties and embedded properties. All this you are going to learn about. Okay. So the optimization techniques. Here only your indexing will come into picture. The indexing I told you now above declarative rules. So that index joins will come into picture after this one. So moreover, after property optimization, the next level will be like you're going to learn about case management covers concept. Case management covers concept, that is parent and child case types. Parent and child case types. Parent child relations you will be learning. In this, so much will be covered. Okay, during this, so much will be covered in parent and child case types concept. Okay, this will take around 3 to 4 days of time to cover. So there you will be learning about relation between. Just give me 1 minute. I'll scroll up. Relation between parent and child cases. Relation between parent and child cases. PX covered INS keys. You'll be learning. And moreover, you'll be learning about wait step. So moreover, you're going to learn about what? Data propagations, etc. You'll be learning about all these things. Okay. So after case management, you're going to look into email integrations. Email integration. No. Flows. Again, flows. Different types of flows like process flows, screen flows. All these you'll be learning its purpose, differences, all those. Okay. Moreover, after this, after flows, you are going to look at um, flow shapes. Just someone please. Okay. So here in this only I'm writing flow shapes. What are those? Like sub process shape, split join, spin off, off, spin off. These are the different things. And actually, this is I have to write. Suppose if I go in an order, I forgot that I have to write here above this case management with covers. Above this case management with covers. And in the case management with covers, primarily you're going to focus on parallel processing. What is that? Parallel processing. This is what you call it as in Java or other programmings, multi-threading. Multi-threading. Okay. Understand clear everyone? So that's called multi-threading in other programming languages. But here we call it as parallel processing. Okay. And next, after case management with covers and all, you are going to learn about integrations, like integrations. So what integrations you'll be learning? This is what integrating with, connecting with what? External systems, connecting with external systems. All these you will be learning practically. So in the integrations of connecting with external systems, you are going to learn about email integration. Email integration means there are two things in the email integration. One is outbound email integration, and next one is inbound email integration. Inbound email integrations, comma, email listeners. Okay, all these you'll be practically learning. Okay, and then so web services. What is the next one? Web services. In web services, you'll be learning about service point of view, SOAP service you'll be learning. Okay, exception handling. Okay, and logging. HTTP responses. Next, after service, after in the services, you'll be learning service consumer wise. What is that? Consumer wise, you will be learning. So again, I'll write down service as well as consumer. Both ways you will be learning all this. Next in the web services, okay, it's better I'll write like this. SOAP. Okay. SOAP as a service, SOAP as a consumer. Next, you will be learning about REST. You'll be learning about REST. Again, REST as a service you will be learning. REST as a consumer you will be learning. So REST as a service you will be learning. I'm sorry. Service you will be learning. And you'll be learning as a consumer. Sorry. REST here also. Okay, all these you'll be learning in the rest as well. Okay, next file. What is the next one? File. So file, there won't be any consumer part usually. You will be learning as a service. You can also learn as connect file also. You can also learn a connect file. That is also possible. Okay, I'll teach you that one as well. Here you'll be learning file listener, and service file. Okay, and there are remaining small concepts that I am not mentioning here. Here also I did not mention streaming, parsing, all those, but all those will be covered whatever is needed. Okay, and files after this is like a web services. This is like web services. Are you clear now? Someone whoever has asked me a few minutes back, like parsing and OOTB rules, methods, corresponding, all those will be covered. Okay, I'll just mention that. Maybe I'm missing something which are small things which are needed here. So here I can cover that, right? Correspondence. Okay. So parsing, even if I do not mention here, without parsing, I cannot teach these things. Okay. Otherwise, if you want, I can mention parse and streams. Parse and streams. This will come into picture everywhere. Here you will be getting, here you will be getting. Understand clear, everyone? So that's why I did not mention it. Will be anyhow covered. In the email, you will also get something called as correspondence. Okay. And send email shape. Send email shape. Send email notification OOTB activity. OOTB activity. So those are also covered there. And files. So these are all something like web service related. And in the integrations part. And apart from this web services related, you'll be having something like integrations. In the integrations, database integration. So this database is not something that we work with Pega. Here you are going to work with external database. What is the integration? External database, connect SQL and RDB methods. RDB methods you'll be learning about. Difference between OBJ methods and RDB methods is also something that is going to be covered. And moreover, so just come back here. Okay, next step. So after these integrations, you'll be learning about background processing. What is that? Background processing. In the background processing, we are going to learn traditional approach, that is agents. Okay, advanced and standard. This is traditional one, means no more recommended to be used now. But why I will teach traditional also? The reason is very simple. If you're going to join any project today, 70 to 75% you'll see traditional development only. You need to know both as a Pega developer and the latest approach. And the latest approach is like job scheduler. What is that? Job scheduler and queue processors. All the differences between this one, like Kafka, okay, data flow, all that. Okay, so all these you'll be learning. Okay, with practicals. Everything you'll be learning as practical only. Okay, and the next one and most important one is security related rules. Security rules, like you'll be learning about ARO. So role based access control, attribute based access control, role based access control, role based access control. Okay. Okay. And here you'll be learning about, access group again. Access group, access role names, role to object, role to objects, privileges. Okay. And moreover, you'll be learning about policy condition, and access when all these will be covered. And apart from these things, you're going to learn about integrations is over. Integrations is somewhat over. Next, build and deployment. Build and some other topics will be there. Build and deployments. Okay. So build and deployments after. Just please remove that. Okay. So build and deployment after you'll be learning about dynamic system settings. Dynamic system settings. Branch development. Branch development. Okay. Build and deployment, dynamic system setting, branch development. So what else you'll be learning? Branch development, skimming. Skimming after. You'll be learning about application architecture. Application architecture. So the build and deployment should go down here. Build and deployment should go at the end because that is going to be usually a last topic. That is going to be usually last topic. In between, I forgot something to tell you. So here you go, scroll up. Sorry, here you go, scroll up. I'll be teaching you about rule sets. What is that? Rule sets. Okay. In the rule sets, locking, versioning. Okay. All this I'll be teaching. And here, before we go to business logic, data types. Data types also will be covered. Make sense clear, everyone? So these things will be covered. And here, even at the beginning, I can say application creation. Application creation. Okay, so that's a traditional approach of application creation. So more or less, maybe one or two things if I miss, definitely everything will be covered. Small topics which are part of the main topics, I might not have written. Like someone was asking, like listeners will be covered as parsing and all. I did not mention, but later I mentioned. So everything will be covered. Classes concept without teaching that I cannot teach Pega. Classes concept will be there. Inheritance will be there. Okay, you want me to write those small topics also? I can write. Without that, I cannot go ahead. No? At the very beginning only, application, okay, classes, comma, inheritance, where it is like pattern and direct, like that. Make sense clear, everyone? And if you scroll down further, so I am going to go with constellation approach, right? Again, so latest way of development, constellation architecture, constellation architecture of UI. So where you are going to learn about views, where you're going to learn about, I'll write on this way. Okay, you'll be learning about, okay, functional, okay, components. What is that? Components. That is what React based. Those are React based. And next, after this, you'll be learning about center out approach, constellation architecture, center out approach, center out approach. Center out approach you'll be learning about. And the third one is views. In the views, you are going to learn about, full page views, okay, and partial views, okay, list views. You're going to learn about form views, okay, and etc. Okay, primary fields view, etc. Okay, all these you'll be learning. And moreover, you are going to learn after this, you're going to learn about skinning. I mean, like styles and okay, skins. So here in the constellation, you'll be looking at skins as well. And what else you'll be learning about? There are so many things. Okay, I have the content. Just give me 1 minute. Not this. Constellation. Topics I just mentioned somewhere. Yes. Okay. So the it's better that I am going to copy this and paste here. Okay. So actually it will take time. You need to, that's why we have 4 months of duration. So Pega Gen AI you'll be learning. Constellation and its architecture you'll be learning. Constellation versus Theme Cosmos versus UIKit, traditional versus latest one. And the center out architecture of Constellation, understanding the component-based constellation architecture, constellation-based application creation, and where you'll be learning about creating blueprints. And after blueprint, application creation using blueprint. So data objects, okay, this one I have written there, data types and all, okay. Adding data using Gen AI, creating case types, adding stages process. Again, generative AI here we'll be learning. The UX tab you'll be learning. Views you'll be learning. In the views you have full page, partial, list, forms, create view, and even primary fields view. Primary fields view. Okay, why we need view rule? Okay, primary fields versus primary fields views. Okay, and moreover, understanding create view, creating user defined views. Our own views will be creating, data relationships in views you'll be understanding, and predefined search views, multi selection option views, using data pages and report definitions in views, and configuring and refresh actions how you can do in views, creating data transform from app studios. This is not possible in old version, but latest version is possible. Conditional visibility in views, DX APIs, web embeds. Even I may add 2 or 3 more. Okay, as we go on, we will be seeing. So almost all everything will be covered. So what happens, after you learn Pega here, you don't have to look back to learn Pega from anywhere. You don't have to request for help from anyone else. Definitely debugging tools will be covered. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so I will write some of the topics. So far I have written some rules, right? Some of the topics are concepts that will be covered. Okay, those are not rules. Topics are concepts. So like work object locking, So what did he tell me? Just give me 1 minute. Debugging tools. Those are the concepts or topics, no? So work object locking, debugging tools like clipboard, live UI, tracer, okay, like this, etc. And work object locking. So here types of locking, okay, and they're locking at runtime, comma, releasing locks. Like this, you'll be learning. Okay. Debugging tools, clipboard, live UI, tracer, all those you'll be covered. And moreover, conceptual wise, circumstance. This is the concept, circumstance, single property and multi-property circumstance, that is called as template and definition. Template and definition wise circumstance. Here, date qualifiers will be covered, and rule set, versions, all those, okay, versioning and all, and real time process in that multi-node environment, real-time project terminology. Okay, so multi-node environment, what is that? Multi-node environment will be covered, and server environments will be covered. And okay, just give me 1 minute. In when I write this here, I remember something. System rule. What is that? System rule. So here system rule will be covered, comma, production level will be covered. Production levels will be covered. And scroll down. What is that you're asking? Service level agreement. That's a rule. I forgot, but you have reminded me. Thank you. And that will be part of assignment shape. Where is assignment shape? Assignment shape. Here I'll write down. So what is that? Service level agreement. Service level agreement. So here I can write it as a separate one. No problem. Service level agreement. So in this, you'll be learning about urgencies, okay, time intervals, and you'll be learning about escalations. Okay. And the concepts wise, what else we have here? Debugging tools, work object locking, debugging tools, circumstancing, and multi-node environments, server environments, and project methodology. That is, we are going to talk about agile methodology. What is that? Agile methodology, I'm going to tell you about, and versioning concept. Versioning concept I'm going to tell you. Okay. So all this will not be covered in the same order. Here and there, jumbling will be there. But what I mean to say is everything will be covered to you. Almost everything will be covered. If any one of you going to learn all these things practically, you can become a team lead or tech lead. You can become a team lead or tech lead. So you don't have to request for any help from anyone to kickstart working on any new business requirement on any of these rules in your projects. So you can even be equivalent to or more than 4 to 5 years of experience resource. So LSA is not a separate practice actually. LSA doesn't mean lead system architect. System architect, senior system architect, lead system architect. LSA is not a separate something new rules you will be learning. LSA is part of this course only where you will be learning the development part, but only design part you will come to know only when you join the projects. Okay. So I mean like the design you'll be learning here, of course, but even little bit more dynamic design you'll be learning there. Understand clear, everyone? Online students, are you clear? Every one of you.
Yes, sir.
So do you have anything else that you want me to add here, or could you please share the high high cover of this course so that we can plan to learn? What is that something? Could you please cover document attachments and mobile portal as well? See, mobile portals and all, these are just options. So remember one thing, while working with Pega, you'll not have too many things about mobile development in applications. There are different options available while you develop. If you select options, automatically responsiveness will be added. Those are very simple. That is not something like you will be creating a new rules or different things. Those are just options. Okay. And the next, someone was asking, it's good that we got to know all the topic we are learning in this training. Please also mention the topics that we are not going to cover in this course so that we can plan to learn accordingly. What is not been covered? Tell me some topics that you are aware of. I think almost everything is covered. Let me tell you one, clarify you one point. After you learn these many things here in the course, are you going to work on uh, all of these rules in real time? Are you going to get a chance to have hands-on implementation of requirements based on all these rules in projects? That if that could happen, it will take at least 10 years of time. So extensively, if you spend 10 years of time working in Pega, maybe you will get chance to have hands-on on all these rule types. That is also not sure. Not sure. Okay. So I mentioned validations. I did not mention types of validations here, like edit validate, OBJ validate. All those will be covered even I don't mention the subtopics. Maybe I'm not remembering all those on the go. So everything will be covered. Almost everything will be covered. Okay. Agents I mentioned. Already agents I mentioned. Okay. Binary file, Excel processing also I have to mention. Concept wise, topics are concepts. Okay. So this is also a rule I'll mention here somewhere here I can mention, no? Binary file, comma, Excel, uploading and processing. Okay. All that will be. Okay. So agents and all I have mentioned. So that's what in real time, what you'll be working on in your day-to-day life. You'll be working on properties, sections, views, latest versions, views, flow actions, case types, adding steps, not creating from the scratch, adding steps, activities, data transforms, sometimes validation, one type of rule OBJ validate, one type of validation. And what else you'll be working? Routing, sometimes pretty rare cases SLA. That's it. You will not be working on these. So these, whatever I have told you now, small topics, no, these can be part of every other rule. These are part of every other rule in Pega. So in any implementation, you may get these things being available. So you'll be learning configuration level also. Please make sure that you are going to regularly attend the sessions and regularly practice the sessions. All these will be covered. I'm just going to write the validations part. Where is it? Did I mention validations or I missed out? I did not write validations, right? Okay. I'll write down validations. Here I'll write down validations. In that validate, comma, edit validate. I'm sorry. So here I'll mention like this, edit validate. Okay, these things will be covered. So almost everything you're going to learn in Pega. So SSO, I'll explain you authentication functions which we used, not injecting Java. SSO also will be told here, where here at the application architecture, single sign-on thing. Okay, so we can implement something there, no problem. If you want to learn with open, open IDs, I can teach you, not a big deal. Okay, with open IDs you want to learn, I can teach you, no issues. Okay, but you need to have a lot of patience to learn all these advanced topics. Okay, authentication, authorization. Okay, and this authentication part will come into picture everywhere in web services. In web services, everywhere this will come into picture. Authentication, and here authentication, here authentication, here authentication. All this will come into picture everywhere. Okay, and now coming to the installation part of Pega. So how can you do? Daily recorded videos will be shared, no doubt about it. No downloads. The access will be available for 8 months. Okay, our intention is people who are really looking to learn Pega within a specific duration of time of 4 to 8 months only, our intention of teaching this course. Okay, if you have such need, then only you have to stay. So if you want to learn after 1 year, better you come back to me after 1 year. You may be learning some advanced topics. Do not start now, considering you want to get into Pega after 2 years. You want to get into Pega within maximum 8 months. Start your course today. Okay, next step. So Pega software download link. So Pega software download link plus installation instructions have been shared to you by our admins. If anyone did not receive, WhatsApp the admins, they will share you. Following that video, you'll be able to do installation. The system requirements for installation, for installing Pega. Install Pega. These are definitely you need Windows laptop, Windows OS must. Harish, please do not draft anything on the screen. Okay, Windows operating system you need. So no other operating system is going to work out. Only Windows operating system. And apart from Windows operating system, what are you going to have is like recommendation is 8 GB RAM. Recommendation is 8 GB RAM. So, and SSD. What is that? Instead of hard disk. See, any one of you, if you are trying to purchase a new laptop, my recommendation is purchase a laptop with SSD, 8 GB, and new laptop persons. Okay, this is normally I am telling about. So new laptop, if you want to purchase new laptop, so my recommendation is only these things again, plus Intel processor only. Okay, do not buy AMD processor at all. Do not buy AMD processor. SSD you buy strictly no hard disk. Do not buy with hard disk or combination of hard disk plus SSD. Never do that. Pure SSD laptop only you buy. Okay, with SSD 4 GB is equivalent to 8 GB of hard disk. 8 GB RAM plus hard disk is equivalent to 4 GB RAM SSD, same speed. So you buy only with SSD, strictly no hard disk. If you already have a laptop with hard disk, okay, you proceed with that, no issues. Make sense? Clear, everyone? Online students, are you clear?
Yes.
So our major implementation will be done through Dev Studio, and part of the implementation will be done with App Studio. You know why? So Dev Studio is like LSA level. App Studio is like CSS EWSA level. Whatever the options available that we can do by using App Studio, all that will do. Everything that is provided through App Studio will do it. No doubt about it. Same things will also do it in Dev Studio, and even more than that we'll do in Dev Studio. While working with Constellation, purely we do everything with App Studio, most of the things. But there also, if you wanted to create activities, if you want to create declarative rules, all that you cannot do in App Studio. App Studio is just a limited stuff of 20% maximum out of Dev Studio. Maximum 20% out of Dev Studio is App Studio. You cannot do everything, but everything that is provided as of today, okay, that we utilize App Studio and do it. Okay, make sense? Clear, everyone? The installation process, when you start today, you should start at least. So if you follow the video instructions, just one, and in the video it was told that for downloading the software, you need to go to one website and download, but that you don't need to follow. Ignore that. We will be sharing you a direct download link. Download it and install it. Blindly, if you follow the video, you'll be able to install. There is no doubt about it. If you blindly follow the video, you'll be able to install Pega software. While installation, if you face any issue, take a screenshot, send it to admin, request for help. They will help you by taking the control over your laptop. And I request every one of you, everyone, whoever is attending now. So do what? Go to our YouTube channel. Go to our YouTube channel, Harsha Trainings Pega. So go to our YouTube channel, Harsha Trainings Pega. So from your batch onwards, I'm going to teach. Okay, so far so many videos are available in our YouTube channel. I'll tell you. So YouTube Studio, this is not going to give you complete learning about Pega, but it will help you a lot during your interview preparations. And when you want to recollect some topics, no, these videos are really going to help you. So if you go to the content and playlists, so here I will show you the playlist of Pega. So here you see now Pega challenging interview questions playlist. How many videos are there? 35 videos are there. These 35 videos are really going to add a lot of value during your interview process. It's not that you need to watch immediately now. So on weekends, whenever you get some time, while traveling and sitting in a train or something, watch these videos. Interview things will be like you will be able to understand and learn. And the next one is Pega real-time interview questions. 6 videos are there, right? These 6 videos have covered 120 interview questions. All these will be covered during the course. But again, these are separately available at our repository. You can follow these things. And if you still scroll down, you see Pega training, Pega CSA, Pega tutorial for beginners, 470 videos of playlist is there, right? So these are topics explained, small topics and all. Not all the topics, but some in-depth explanation about interview point of view. So many videos are available here. These videos are really going to help you to revise the concepts. Okay, you don't have to revise our entire Pega class video sometimes. So you have learned so and so topic. Let's say you learn validations concept. You want to recollect differences between two types of validations. You don't have to. I will cover in the class, regular class. You don't have to go through this 1 hour video for that. Just go through this interview videos or this training videos and type validations concept, difference between validations and all. You will get it. Maybe 10 minutes or 7 minutes video, not even 5 minutes video. That it will be quickly covered. That is going to be asked in interviews. That question you'll get in interviews. That's how it is going to help. I request all of you right away before you just get out of your laptop, get away from your laptop. So go to this channel and click on subscribe. Click on subscribe. I request all of you to immediately subscribe to this channel, and latest videos that I am going to upload on Constellation about some important points, some stressing points and interview question point of view, all that you will get notification. You can even go through those things in future. Understand clear, everyone? So that's what I'm requesting every one of you. Please go through our channel. It has a lot of things. Okay. So clear, every one of you. Are you clear? Any doubts, any questions? Okay, so this is what about today's session. And tomorrow you start installation and you get back to us. Tomorrow we are going to look into Pega environment. There you are going to learn about creating new application. Though tomorrow is going to be theory plus bit of practical we may touch. But remember one thing, you try to finish your installation max by next to Tuesday, maximum. But I request every one of you, please finish your installation by this weekend itself. By this weekend itself, you finish your installation process. Tomorrow we are going to get into the subject. Okay. Clear, everyone? Online students, is it okay that you got this information about today's today's session about the content that we are going to cover? You find that today's session is useful, everyone? Or you feel like why to cover all these things? He can provide one document, just we will go through it. So if you say like that, I won't cover in the future. That's why. I used to not cover or tell all these things. I used to give them the document, but I wanted to give you clear idea about your journey going forward. Okay. So clear. So it is 8 o'clock now. We are going to wind up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow also the free link will work. Please kindly attend to get into start your Pega journey from tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. You can wind up for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Harsha.